Hey guys, it's me, Shamama, and I've been sitting here actually for quite a while now. I don't mean a while today. I mean a while, like maybe 6, 8 weeks now. And I've been thinking about loyalty, and if there's a limit to being loyal to someone, and then kind of like thinking about ride or die. Have no man gets left behind, no woman, person, human gets left behind. That I've got your back, I've got your six. And is there a limit to any of this? And where does codependence and enabling fit in to having someone's back? And yeah, so I was sitting here wondering, what if a person doesn't want to be saved? Okay? What if that person, you go in and you're loyal to that person and you go in to save that person, and they just don't want to be saved. And in trying to save that person, they start to take you down with them, right? And they continue to fight you because they don't want to be saved. And you're trying to save them. How long do you hold on to them? Do you lose your life? Do you lose yourself to save, or to continue to try to save somebody else? Or do you cut them loose and realize that you won't be able to do it, and that you need to save yourself? How do you make that decision? This is what I've been trying to understand, to rationalize, to come to sort of some understanding about. And all of the variables that play into making a decision like that. When do you cut somebody loose? And when do you just not let them go, to your own potential detriment? Now, what if somebody isn't able? Like maybe that person isn't able to make safe or healthy choices for themselves. Like, I'm not saying that they're incompetent, but let's say that person, let's use an example. There's a person drowning. Let's make this very concrete. And let's make it even more concrete. Let's make it a military operation, okay? And your part of your team is in trouble, and you don't leave anybody behind. You know they're in trouble. And maybe they got themselves into that trouble. Like maybe they fucked up, right? And then they did something wrong or whatever. And they are in trouble, whether it's their fault or not. They're in fucking trouble, okay? And it's your mission. Like that's your team. Like you ain't leaving that brother, that sister behind. And so you go in and save them, right? Or you go in and try to save them. And maybe they're fighting you to be saved because maybe they're trapped in their own trauma in that moment. Maybe they're trapped in a PTSD experience, or they don't know where they are, or they're just some sort of confusion, mental confusion going on that is affecting them to be able to make the best choice for themselves, which is to go with you, right? To be saved, to be rescued. And let's say you're there trying to save them and they're fighting you and they're trying to get away from you. And in this process, you're drowning. They're killing you. But your job is to leave no man behind. And obviously, if this person knew what was good for them, they would let you save them. Where's the line? Is there a line to saving the person or saving yourself? And I don't know. I think it's a very personal decision. And I think it, again, it depends on, what area of life, I guess, that we're talking about. But loyalty is loyalty. Commitment is commitment. And this is a really hard, I think, a really hard moral dilemma to come to terms with. And so I put this out there just as a question to the tribe, and we all deal with this type of a situation, this type of a decision on some level, I think, in our lives, whether it's, for me, it's in my relationship with my mom right now. Poking holes in the lifeboat that I've built, and here I am paddling and pushing out as much water as I can to save us, and she's been behind my back poking these holes and doing this sabotage. But she's just, she's not incompetent legally, like she's not completely like dementia out of her mind, but she also can't make a good decision for herself, doesn't know how to keep herself safe at this point. And it's like, do I cut her loose? Do I be like, look, you've sunk our ship and now we're in this situation and I don't know how to save us, and it doesn't look like yet, like we don't have any solutions yet, and we're either both gonna go down together, or I gotta cut her loose and like she's gotta go her way and I gotta go my way, and I don't know what the hell the answer is here. But it really just made me start thinking about this whole like ride or die thing, and no man being left behind, and how I still, even though she poked the holes and she is who she is and she's wounded and broken, she is who she is, and she's not capable of doing life on her own safely. And and I sure as fuck hope I don't end up completely going down with her with all of this. But I choose to like continue the journey, and I choose to continue to try to help and save us both, and pray a lot. But I just kind of wonder, like, we talk so often about like, tough love and enabling and codependence, and none of this, what I'm feeling or what I'm doing, is coming from a codependent place or an enabling place or any of that. Like, I do not believe that God wants me to put my mom out on the street. Like, that is not the God I believe in. That is not the God I choose to believe in. I believe in a righteous, loving God who understands that we are all mistaken and flawed, and that we are all here to help each other, right? And lift each other and do what we can. So I choose to I guess I'm choosing to save us both, no matter how hard she fights or tries to fucking drown me in the process. I choose to save us both, and I do believe that in choosing that from a true place of heart, and not a place of obligation or responsibility, but a true place of love, knowing that she is who she is, and didn't have the opportunities or the chances that I may have had as far as healing and understanding things, and I choose to forgive and I choose to love, And I sure as fuck hope I'm not making a huge mistake in that. I hope it's not going to be a painful lesson is what I mean. There are no mistakes. But I kind of just wanted your guys' opinion about, like, where do you draw the line? How far do you go? Especially when you know that the person isn't capable or really can't make good choices for themselves. Like, how far do you put yourself out there for someone else? And I don't know. I just thought it would be an interesting topic to just throw out there. And I would love to hear your comments, see what you guys have to say about all of this. I'm going to say I choose ride or die. I choose loyalty no matter what. Even if a person isn't in my world anymore, even if we had a falling out 100 years ago and somebody came to me in need, it's like, I choose to help. I choose to help people. I help to rise people up. And I'm just going to say that no man gets left behind here. And it was 11:11 when I looked up on the counter, you guys. So there you go. If that's not divine timing, I don't know what the fuck is, you guys. So nobody gets left behind here. I love you guys all so much. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. Thank you all again for all your love and support through the craziness over the past week. And please comment. I would really like to hear how you guys feel about all of this stuff, and give me some feedback. All right, guys? I'm sending you all so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings, always, beautiful souls. We will talk again soon. I love you, and bye-bye.